Welcome all to Walking the Weird. I am Tyler, with me as always,
It's Sean, guys. How's it going?
and today we have a very special guest.
Special. Being the operative
Hello.
word.
Let's see if he did it right. I think he did. He did a good job.
He
Proud
muted
of him.
himself. No, just kidding.
Don't do that. Now he's like, wait.
Fuck.
No, but I thought, we should liven things up a bit on this episode. It's kind of been a little down.
On a cryptic true crime podcast. Go ahead.
So let's have a funny one here, I wanted to talk about the globalists, the 13 families who rule the world.
Oh, God.
Oh Lord,
The
They-
globalists.
Neither of them knew this topic at all.
that's insane.
We have the Astor bloodline, the Bundy bloodline, the Collins bloodline, the DuPont bloodline,
DuPont?
the Freeman bloodline, the Kennedy
DNA.
bloodline, the Lee bloodline, the Onassis bloodline, the Reynolds bloodline, the Rockefeller bloodline, the Rothschild bloodline, the Russell bloodline, and the Van Dyne bloodline. Also sometimes called the 13th, either satanic bloodline, or sometimes they say it's like Disney instead. So, you gotta bring them all in.
This sounds like an episode of X-Files.
You're not that far off.
You're not far a lot.
So when you talk about the 13 bloodlines, do you guys know anything about any of this?
Not at all. Well, I mean, I know here and there from just little things, but not in depth.
I know a little bit about the whole idea behind the Rothschilds, as the Rockefellers as well. But I'm not a subject matter expert in any breadth of imagination.
I had a little Rothschild account. I don't know if that, ever helped anybody.
You are a tool of mammon.
What? Why are you calling me a tool of Satan's child?
Because apparently that they made a deal with mammon to get the money.
I've seen this episode of Constantine. Hang on. I've seen this one. This one with the psychic, right? The detective psychic. I always know where to run, where to jump, where to shoot.
Anyway, so we're going to get back onto the serious note. The commonly
Right.
cited
13 families is all fucking serious. It's all a serious note. Hang on, guys.
The commonly cited 13 bloodlines. The Astor family, early American real estate and fur trade wealth tied to elite social circles. The Bundy family, political and skull and bones connections. Collins family, alleged occult witchcraft lineage, often described as secretive. The DuPont family, chemicals, explosives, and industrial power. Freeman, less detailed in sources, sometimes linked to hidden influence, which is really fucking vague.
Yeah,
Like,
bro, thanks a
I
lot.
kept reading up. I'm like, I don't get that one. but
What's a hidden influence?
A hidden influence that's gay.
it's basically
It's a gay influence.
Ooh.
It's a gay influence.
That's
in the
that's
closet. That's why it's hidden.
the Kennedy family, American political dynasty with claims to of occult ties. The Lee family, Chinese banking and business influence.
I have a question. If Kennedys are attached to the occult, A, why is JFK still gone? And B, why is RFK's voice still that way?
Apparently, with the JFK thing, from what I saw, is that they think that he was going to out them.
Okay, what about the RFK thing?
He liked drugs.
No, that's a side effect of a fucking vaccine, you insensitive dickwad.
What, the brainworm?
No, his voice.
So he likes
RFK's
medical.
voice. RFK's voice is from a fucking reaction to a flu vaccine.
Well, they should have had a better bloodline, I guess. I don't know.
I'm just saying, if you're in a cult family, couldn't you at least get rid of the stutter? Obama tried at least.
So was it a Colombian flu vaccine or Nicaraguan?
No, he got it
flu
from the United States. It was
Also, his shit was at least stepped on once.
it was supposed to be. It was when what is it?
That's right. Love it or leave it.
Vaccines were barely coming out. For the flu vaccine was barely really coming out. He got one and he got fucked up on it apparently.
So he's the one guy.
Yeah,
they always talk about. He's like, oh no one gets hurt by it. It's like,
I
I'm
did.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I struggle to speak a full sentence, you asshole.
But the Lee family, Chinese banking and business influence. the Onassis family, shipping magnates like Aristotle Onassis, and alleged mafia CIA links in the theory.
Dope.
Rockefeller, oil, of course, banking, philanthropy, and global institutions. Rothschild, European banking dynasty central to many versions due to 19th century finance. The Russell family linked to Skull and Bones, Yale, Watchtower Society, and that's Jehovah's Witnesses founder Charles Taze Russell in some claims. Like that's who founded the Jehovah's Witnesses. The Van Dyne family, Dutch origin elite with alleged Illuminati roots. And then, like I said, the 13th Merovingian family, sometimes Reynolds, sometimes Disney, or a satanic house of David. And it's supposedly a hidden royal bloodline claiming descent from ancient European kings or biblical figures often tied to European royalty.
I mean, there's only been like 3 European family royalties, so like, which one were you related to? That was not
Well, there's
inbred.
technically one because they all.
That's why I said inbred, but I was trying to be nice. But yes, there's technically one. Oh, we're descendants of a European family. Yeah, which of the incestuous? Let me know which branch.
And so I want to kind of get to some of the claims, and when I say this, I want to hear your guys' take. So the claims are that they fund both sides of wars, conflicts. They control central banks, media, and organizations like CFR, Bilderberg, and UN.
I'm sorry, these are
precursors.
theories?
Let me finish. Use symbolism, all-seeing eye, hexagrams, intermarriage, and rituals to preserve pure bloodlines. Aim for a one-world government with reduced population and total surveillance.
Again, this is all theories?
This is it. Bill Gates said like half of this shit.
Yeah, he literally
Like,
went on
by
Oprah and
himself.
said we should all die,
Yeah.
like periodically, because resources and shit.
Now, what do you think, Aaron?
I think there is no war in Boston, say.
Wait, these are all conspiracy theories? It's been proven for a fact that fucking Arizona, the United States has double-dealed under the table since the Revolutionary War.
I'm glad you said Arizona because I thought you were going to be like, Aaron said, and I was like, I didn't say shit.
I didn't say shit, dog. No, like the United States has been double dealing under the table since fucking the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
Like, why is that like a conspiracy theory? How much more evidence do you need? The fact that the Southerners, the fact that not the Southerners, the fact that in other conflicts the opposing team had U.S. stamped on their fucking thing, or was that not proof enough?
they just, well, I think that what this is they're trying to find, like reasons why things are the way they are, and like I know that's really vague, but that's the whole point. Like they're like, oh, it can't just be people are assholes. It has to be like a certain. And don't get me wrong, from what I just found out, and this could be completely wrong. I just heard it. I still need to look at it. Is that basically every U.S. president is related except one?
It's Jimmy Carter that's not related.
It's because the Bushes are.
The
and
Bushes
the
are.
Bushes are. The
Even
Obamas
Obama
are.
is. Even
They're
Obamas
related
are.
to the Bushes.
Yeah.
They're all related. Like
The only one that's not related is Jimmy Carter, and I want to say Reagan, but I don't think so.
no, I think Reagan is too.
I think Reagan is. He might have been
It's
related.
that
but it's
or-
Carter,
or-
and it's one other person that's not related. But anyway,
But
the-
like, that's where this kind of stuff comes from.
so let me quote a very famous senator that's alive right now. He's Senator Kennedy. One of the lines that you're talking about. They may not be the dumbest person, but they better hope the dumbest person don't die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Type shit.
That was pretty good.
I know, right?
That was pretty good. No, like I
I thought he was in the room with us.
yeah. No, it's
channeled
just,
Minor
it's,
Kennedy.
I like these ones, but it's like, okay, why them? Is it because they're it's a well-known thing, or do you have actual evidence? I've been looking more into it. Some of it I'm like, all right, I can see why, but to pretend like they're the only family that did this,
Yeah.
like some of the like Rothschild stuff where they played both sides, or they fucked with this country's economy or the banks. I'm like, yeah, there's tons of people that do that.
Yeah,
the
they all
time.
do that.
This is
They all
not.
do that.
This is you just you just happen to know what a Rothschild is, so you're
Right.
like freaking out.
It's like the people who call America imperialist pigs. I was like, do you realize that Spain, France, and England still have territories in fucking Africa? Whatever though. But we're the imperialists, I guess.
Yeah, but they're not
Whatever.
white.
What color do you think French people are except smelly?
Coward.
No, they came to our defense.
Okay, they get one. They've used up that one.
Hey, we became a country. That's a big one.
Well, they also helped us in the Revolutionary War too.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, wait.
Different
Name
shit.
one other conflict they were in and successful.
Yeah.
Besides the 100 Years' War.
Which they weren't even successful. That's arguable, but whatever. Name one other conflict that they were actually successful.
The Tour de France.
That's a bike race.
I'll take my W.
That's not a W. What battle?
And
No
America
battle.
won that.
And America won that.
We
Yeah.
cheated, but we won.
We didn't cheat. Hang on. Let wait on. Real quick. Before we get back into this. We didn't cheat. Armstrong was just going for normalcy. He was missing one testicle, one lung, had no hair. My guy was like literally at a D minus, and everybody else was already taking steroids. He did blood doping, and people were like, he won with one testicle. He must be cheating. It's like everyone was cheating.
Maybe the one testicle thing made him more aerodynamic.
If anything, it would make him lopsided. Like you're just pedaling the bike. the
Maybe,
opposite
but
way.
it was like the right testicle, like it was the correct one. So where, like, if he was less powerful on his left side, the testicle like weighed it down more, so it kind of made it even.
Dick. It reminds me of
Welcome to the show, Aaron.
It reminds me of that movie Dodgeball. Is like, yeah, I thought about quitting when I had brain, lung, and testicular cancer, but I'm sure there's something that's killing that's stopping you from doing this. And he's like, fuck. All right.
Just my crippling guilt, like yeah.
But anyway, I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, I want to hear you guys' takes. Like I just heard yours, Aaron. What do you think? Like, do you think any of this holds actual weight?
I think yes, there is stuff that holds weight. I don't think it's nearly as much as we'd like to imagine, but clearly, when you have individuals in positions of power, you find that there are individuals that also abuse that power. There could be things that they do, like benefit programs that they all put together, but in most cases, what I find is that people who typically are looking at it like, oh, it's everything is because of these 13 families. It's like, yeah, but there's only 13 families compared to the other 7 billion people on the planet. So, like, at what point does everyone take their personal responsibility for how things turned out versus just blaming how these particular people? And I get it because, like, if you're funding both sides of a conflict, you're taking out populations by populations. But at any point, everyone could just stop and be like, nah, we're not going to do this. I mean,
I think they've tried that for the past 300 years. I don't know how that's worked out.
it's not. And that's the thing, is that you're blaming 13 families. And, like, yeah, I get it. They've done some fucked up shit and got away with it. Like, there's probably cases upon cases for individual members who have done crazy shit, like probably like had people murdered, had people like, taken out of positions or fired, or
John Benet Ramsey.
Yep. Just taking off like fucking whistleblowers and just getting rid of them, or like being responsible for environmental problems that they are trying to sweep under the rug.
You got Snowden. Who else? Fucking what was the guy from WikiLeaks?
Oh, the
Assange, Julian
Yeah.
Assange.
yeah, his okay
Julian Assange is a little sketchy
because the problem is I've heard stuff where it's like, oh, I'm stuck over here because of this, because I told the truth. It's like, no, I think you're stuck over there because you did like
shit.
crimes. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't know on your one where literal fucking Snowden, he's literally just there because he pissed off the NSA.
Yeah, he literally sucked.
He told everyone the truth.
I think honestly, when you look at it, it's the people in the organizations and that are in charge of the organizations, because each individual person has to be kind of held accountable for their actions. Like, for instance, like Snowden, let us all know what's going on. Not a like fucking terrorist or a traitor. He's a fucking hero. Like real talk, People who didn't know what was happening within our own government got an insight into what's going on.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, I think that there is some sort of plan that's out there. And it's how do we continue to make things look like they're okay when they're progressively getting worse? We don't want people to know and we don't want people to panic because then they're going to blame us and then it's us they're looking for.
Yeah.
So like an Illuminati?
Yeah, like a soft Illuminati. I mean,
Like
you have
a soft
a
Illuminati?
soft
I don't-
Illuminati.
I don't think that these things are not real. I mean, obviously, a lot of them have been confirmed that they do, or that they own,
Yeah,
or that
I
they
used
do
to
all
think
that
it was
stuff.
bullshit too. Then all the Epstein stuff, and I'm like, who fucking knows anymore?
Yeah, who knows,
'Cause,
dog? Like, who knows? And in reality, because of like all the stuff that's happened with Epstein and everything that's happened recently, that we figured out that the government's been lying. I mean, not that we didn't know, but been lying about more stuff than we
What?
realized.
The government doesn't lie to you. It
There
has your
is-
best interest.
There
at
is
heart.
no war in Boston today.
Dude. Seriously,
But because we
It
found all
drives me
that,
crazy.
the fact that we found out all that kind of proves that pretty much anything is possible. But a lot of these claims have already been like shown that they're real. Like again, the United States has double dipped on both sides of the conflict for every war. We were still helping out Germany, whether we admit it or not, during World War I, World War II, potentially World War III if we ever get into it. I know we will, but there's a lot of things that have happened from that. Like a lot of, again, the secret society thing. That's not fake. That's the universities have records of Skull and Bones. They have.
That's actually a thing.
It's an actual
And
thing.
That's one thing I was going to bring up, where they're like, the Illuminati is like basically the oldest common term used to refer to the 13 bloodlines and their offshoots and all that. And I love it because even in this that I'm looking at right now, they're like, the upper levels of the Illuminati pyramid include secretive committees with names such as the Council of Three, the Council of Five, the Council of Seven, the Council of Nine, the Council of 13, the Council of 33, the Grand Druid Council, the Committee of 300, also called the Olympians, and the Committee of 500, among others, like other names. I have a question. How the fuck do you, if they're so secretive, how do you know all their like group names?
You know what? Those names are pretty gangster too. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
How mad would you be if you're in
like,
the
be
Council
real.
of 7 and you really wanted to be in the Council of 3, but like you don't,
Well,
you
here's the
haven't
thing.
ranked up yet?
Well, here's the thing. What happens if like one of the people from the Council of 5 goes rogue? Do you put him in the Council of 9 or do you put him in Council of 3?
No,
Is it,
no.
like,
No,
disciplinary?
you go down to the 33.
Yeah.
No, he's in Grand Druid Council.
so
But why? Like, what is the rank of
Sean,
punishment?
if you keep saying this, I'm gonna put you in the Committee of 300.
Basically, I want to know in those
my
committees
understanding
which level
is-
is Mexican.
is that if you can take
That's the
someone
500.
from the Council of 5 and be like, I don't really like him, let's throw him in the Circle of Druids or some shit.
Does that make that council like a minority council?
Right. Like, who is in control of what? And you have to, like, really think here. Either they are doing such a good job of making things look like they don't know what they're doing, or they don't actually know what they're doing.
They're like Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Aaron, I think I say that what you just said every episode.
Every episode.
Either they're really really stupid
Or
or they're
really smart.
like really smart and they're doing this on purpose.
But no, like,
there's never
Like
It
with
can't be
those,
an in between.
like with those names, it reminds me of like Creedence Clearwater Revival or fucking like Leonard Skinner. It's never the original members, but you always like go on tour with those same names. Like we're the Council of 5 today. Like you know what I mean?
You would say that Committee of 500 member.
And I'm thinking about
Us
this, like,
33 members don't like you.
you know, when you look at people who are like, oh, this is secret society and they knew each other. Well, like, if I'm in a really good job and my buddy doesn't have a job, I'm going to be like, hey, come work with me, man. So, like, I think that when you look at, like, oh, it's these particular people, it's like, well, yeah, they're in positions of power and their friends and their other family members are going to be shared into that, because why would I let you go down as well?
Right, and like, yes, I do believe that there is that they, for lack of a better word, do control everything. They do. I mean, there has to be someone that's
At
fully in
some
charge of
point,
everything.
at some point, it's just some guy. But I can't remember. I can't remember what show it was, where he.
I'm surprised they didn't mention the Majestic 12.
That's a whole different thing.
Still,
Or the Ridiculous Six.
you need to stop with your Quentin Tarantino things.
They I can't remember the show, but this dude, he's like a billionaire, and he's talking to this other, like, I think he's about to be a billionaire, and he keeps looking at him, and he's like, "Oh, why are you so flashy? Why are you doing all this? You don't, no. I play the real game. Like,
Yeah.
you're over here. What are you
Posers,
doing?
yeah.
Like, but he's trying to be like nice to him, like, bro, you're
we don't do that
beyond
here,
this.
dog. Yeah.
That's for the little ones.
Yeah.
We're up here. Like, you don't have to do this anymore." And the other guy just, I can't remember the show, but he's like, "The hell are you talking about?" He's like, "I can't tell you. You have to be let in, but you need to stop, or
Yeah.
else we have to take you out," kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're making us all look bad, kind of thing.
And I believe that type of stuff really does exist. To think it doesn't exist, I think is kind of like, I guess.
But
like,
do you
out
think
of
it's
touch.
at the level they say,
Yeah.
where it's all just being
Yeah.
like it's all an agenda?
I think so, because how do you appease every single country that is against you? How do you appease every single person that's against you? There's no way, unless there's one person that goes, "Hey, knock it the fuck off."
So you think like there'd be if it wasn't, there'd be a lot more war because there'd be nothing stopping them?
Yeah, because there'd be nothing stopping them. I think it's like okay, with the whole like secret society thing, it's like there's got to be that one person that tells them eventually, "Hey, knock it the fuck off. We're done. We're done here." Because if you guys keep going, you guys are going to waste more resource, whatever their case is. Because otherwise, why World War I, World War II? Why would Germany submit World War I?
Pretzels.
No, I don't think so. As good as they are, I don't think that's why. But do you get what I'm saying?
Wait
It's
a
like,
second. Have you tried pre-World War I pretzels?
Yeah, you don't know.
yeah, you don't know.
What if they're
I'm-
great?
Yeah, what if they were better before we got a hold of them?
Also, like it shows proof. It shows proof with like the Treaty of Versailles that literally Germany got hosed and everything. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they really did.
Yes.
It's like it's got to be someone to look and be like, "All right, you started this bullshit. This is what you get. So go fuck yourself. Take your shit back over there and don't start problems again."
To bring the X-Men reference back, it's a Smoky Man, the cigarette Smoky Man.
Yeah.
Where he's
Exiles, yeah.
you remember the scene where he's in the thing? He's like, "Hey, I want the Jets to win the Super Bowl."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I want
Yeah.
the
That
and
room
then-
where he has
Yeah.
all the TVs and he's like,
No. It's just the conference room. But then
Right,
he
right,
goes
right,
to
right,
the
right.
other ones.
Sorry,
and
yeah,
he starts
yeah.
telling them, and then because they control the other parts, where he's like, "No, I control basically the CIA, but I control
right.
the, I control like the America part. You guys get the rest."
And
yeah.
and here's the thing as well. You see a bunch of like these people who came out of the CIA or who are avidly in the CIA and have their records out for everybody, and they do consulting work or they're on podcasts and stuff like that. One of them is famous, the dude with the really long hair. He's like he's like a mixed guy. I can't
Jesse
remember exactly.
Ventura?
No. Jesse Ventura is white. First of all,
And first off, he would never betray us
he
and
would
work
never
with
betray
them.
us. He's the beacon
Yeah.
of truth.
Yeah.
Jesse Ventura's everything. No, but like
Excuse me, it's Jesse the Body Ventura. Thank
the
you.
body Ventura.
He fought a predator.
The way he talks is like this. It's so weird. Anyway, but
I ain't got time to bleed.
but you have that guy from the CIA. He has like long curly hair. He's a little bit darker complexion. He says one of the biggest things that you need to realize when you get into the CIA is who controls the world. And the second one is how you can operate within it because there's no changing it. And maybe that sounds like edgelord shit or whatever.
It sounds very like you're not going to tell us shit.
You're not gonna tell us
Great,
anything.
Thanks.
But I don't doubt that because it makes sense. Like,
but do you really think it's one guy?
no. I think it's a council, if you will, or
Of 500 or
Of 500 or 33? No, but I think it's like literally like
I hope
businessmen.
it's the Grand Druid Council. That's who I'm rooting for.
Like, okay.
if you're out there, I'm on your side.
Part of the reason is like
That's
these
who I want to win the Super Bowl this
Yeah.
year.
like part of the reason is like these companies, weapons manufacturers, these like all those ones that you just listed. How do they all get along with everybody? At some
The
point, their
military
countries.
industrial complex.
How do they get along with everybody?
Like that literally Kennedy basically got shot because he started.
Or, yeah.
No one knew that term. That was a very niche term, and then he said it, and everyone's like, "Yay, hey, what is that?" And they're like, "You motherfucker!" Like, but because you can tell they were like, because like the people behind him are looking at him
You
like,
stupid son of a
"What the
bitch.
fuck,
Yeah.
dude?" Like,
That's what I'm saying. It's like that. Things like that kind of prove that. Like they kind of prove it. And it's like, no, we didn't do that. It's like, do you realize what you sound like? Do you realize that you sound like the abusive boyfriend that's like, I didn't cheat while you were slapping cheek in the next room?
fucking, I've never hit her, and your fucking knuckles are like cut up.
Yeah, bro.
It's like,
she looks
dude,
like Rihanna. What do you mean you never hit her?
like, you know you did.
Rihanna
it's okay.
is insane, my dude.
Rihanna's
That's
accurate,
wild.
bro. Like, you gonna look like Aaron's dick and be like, no, I never beat her. But bitch, what do you mean? Like, that's a lie.
It's the
You know what? You didn't need to drag me down like that, and you did. And I'm
not you.
I said Aaron's dick.
Oh.
I did say
yeah,
Aaron's dick
he
specifically.
was about that.
But-
he's
Look, I'm a little mad at him, but I got to give respect because he says it's big enough to be able to do that. So
Damn.
it's
Wow.
not.
It's not. No, but like,
Let's not lie like the rest of the circle of druids and councils of Troy and shit.
but doesn't that make sense though? Like, doesn't that pretty much prove?
I understand. All right, take it from the stupid side. This is all just fucking random, and the only reason we haven't all died out is because everyone's afraid of nukes. That's the other side.
Why would you be afraid of nukes?
Because you don't want to die.
Okay, more specific question. Why would you be afraid of nukes if they're over there?
Because they put little like unfriendly puffs on them, and they can come over here.
Okay, I get it. I get that. But in reality, if you're gonna throw a nuke to someone, the odds are that no one's gonna retaliate or have the time to retaliate.
You'd hope.
And it's more of a certain thing. And the reason is because, okay, let's say we're not gonna Putin, calm the fuck down with your bad arm, all right? Like, let's say
Hey, that little kid beat the shit out of him. Do you see that?
Who?
The
Which
little,
little kid?
it was like in Japan, and Putin's in a gi, and Putin let her like flip him, and everyone's like freaking out.
you had the opportunity. Finish him. And
The entire world's like, dude, do it,
do it now.
We will protect you.
Do it now. You won't get fucking stuck in the gulag. I promise. Just fucking finish him.
And
In the
little
Lubyanka.
girl- that little girl has never been seen again.
Did you unmute yourself because you didn't put yourself on camera?
I did.
Did you?
I did.
Okay. So, but calm down, Putin. But let's say in reality, right? And it's kind of a proof. You saw it with that guy who.
Yeah, he
who-
didn't want to.
He didn't want to.
Delayed he stayed his hand. Yeah.
Yeah, he stayed his hand for the nuclear test because he thought it was an error. Because he thought the same thing. If America was like, fuck this, and launches it, you're either expecting a retaliation, or if not, you are going to show the whole world how cruel you have become.
For about 5 minutes.
Until
Before-
everyone else dies of radiation poisoning.
Before
Yeah.
they can't,
Well,
there's
Russia
nothing-
will only be affected. We only saw like the same thing with like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Like it only affected them.
It'd be crazy if we launched nukes at them and the Russian winter was so cold the nukes froze. We're like, okay, you can't do this every time.
That's cheating. That's like the third dictator that you've done that to. That's not
Seriously.
fair.
Not every time.
Yeah, you can't just do that all the time now. That's like your one move. You're just spam buttoning
Yeah,
it. Like,
Complain
you
all
didn't
you want,
fight
but a
good.
W's a W.
nah, fuck that.
You didn't fight good. Every time you just waited until it got really fucking cold.
You just kept sweeping my leg, bro. You just kept pressing X. Like, fuck you. Like, but
the jab.
jam. But no, I'm serious. Like that stuff like that kind of proves it. Do I think it's all chance and coincidence? This is a lot of chance and coincidence.
The world's a weird place. That shit happens all the time.
How come Japan didn't retaliate? Or how come Germany didn't retaliate? When we
I told
sent
you
the nukes?
pretzels.
Huh?
Pretzels.
That's another war like 30 years later.
It's fine.
I'm sure pretzels have changed significantly since then.
You have not had a good pretzel.
I have not had a good pretzel. I'm just saying, like,
I don't know. I don't have a good answer for you.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, how come Germany and Japan didn't go, fuck the USA, now we're all gonna kill them?
Who knows if they haven't?
I doubt it. We leveled Berlin. We leveled Berlin, and then fucking Germany was like, "No, stop pissing off America, because otherwise we're gonna end up like the Japanese with like dicks on our heads and shit from the radiation fallout."
They were fine.
Not anymore. But that's my point. Like, how come they didn't retaliate?
Oh my god! You hear this, guys? Oh, I have an extra chromosome. I have an extra chromosome.
Hey, they're racist. They shouldn't be racist. You got fucking deformed. Like, be level.
That's insane. I was gonna say something different until I heard that, my dude. Like, Jesus.
I'm just saying though, like, and it's true. Like, you see, I don't know. Maybe I'm off base, but I honestly don't think that this is all just random. It's too random.
I didn't say everything is. I just think a lot of it, like,
out of 100 things, like 90 are not random.
If everything, like the way the politicians around the world act, like if that's actually all that's going on, we are run by morons.
Face-wise, yes.
But no, that's what I'm saying. If they're actually just like that,
yeah,
we are run by fucking morons.
I think there's a group of people that are just sitting there that every time one of the politicians talks, they go, "Oh my god."
Yeah, you're sitting across from him.
Oh,
that's me.
No, but like, who's in charge? That goes, "Oh my god, why did you?" See, now we're gonna have to kill you. Now we're gonna have to do you like we did in Mr. Kirk.
Dude, that'd be so annoying. Like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. I liked you. Oh, we can't go to the freaking movies now.
That's literally what happened with Charlie Kirk. He said Israel 3 too many times, like Beetlejuice, and they shot in the neck.
That's a whole. Who fucking knows, dude?
Aaron, I feel
Israel
like this
knows.
is your first ride in like walking the weird politically, and it's a little bit more than you can handle.
Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, I'm not like politically literate.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Charlie Kirk thing.
But I mean, just to kind of keep in the truth here for the topic that we have, I think that there is people that are in charge that are trying to have their own way with things, but the issue is that you have 13 families that are trying to be top dog. What's to stop them from trying to like eat each other, and we're just caught in the crossfire?
One guy to be like, "You're done,"
There
like a
actually-
group
there
of people that
actually
says
is
you're
a
done.
supposed answer to that.
What's the answer to that?
Satan.
It's just,
That he made a pact with all of them, and that's how they're able to do all.
if
these
I don't
things.
believe in the first one, what makes you think I believe in the second one?
I didn't say that. Like, it was a good answer. I just said
Satan, you sound like a fucking Viking metal band. Like, you sound like a black metal band, bro. Like, come on, come up with a more creative name or more creative reason.
I don't have a better answer. That's apparently
See,
the answer.
This is the problem with theories like this. Like, you got something going, and then you're like, "But Satan," or "But like pleasurable Bigfoot that turns into a butterfly," and you're like,
Don't mock Butterfly Bigfoot. He was there.
Yeah, we miss him.
"Bro, he raped a person." Apparently, I don't know, man.
What? What?
Yeah, someone had sexual intercourse with fucking Bigfoot butterfly that spontaneously turned into a butterfly, and then left.
Do you think that he was on the Council of Three, or
Dude,
was
I don't
this
know.
like the
No. He
Trilateral
definitely is
Commission?
on the Grand Druid Council. They
Grand
wouldn't let him
Druid.
in higher than that.
That's Grand Druid's shit. Like, that's what them Grand Druids be doing it.
Him, Yeti, Loch Ness. Yep.
Loch Ness.
Mothman.
Yep.
Loch Ness that turned out to be a fist coming out of the water. Anyway, whatever though.
They wouldn't let the Chupacabra in because he's Mexican, and they're not about that right now.
That's a valid
No,
point, bro. That's a valid point. Chupacabra cannot be in this country. That's illegal. That's for
He's
sure.
not
That's
allowed
illegal.
in because they can't say his name.
Hang on, for sure. That's true. But also, for sure, he has no papers.
No.
For sure, he has no papers. Like, at
What if
all.
that's really the whole point of ICE is to find the Chupacabra?
Do you think Terry is related to the Chupacabra?
Terry?
Yeah, our guy Terry.
No.
I don't think so either.
No.
right?
Terry is a gentle giant. Terry just got lost.
Terry just got lost.
I in my head, Terry's always like, "Hey guys, can I get some help on that? Why are you running? Stop running from me!" He's just crying, but it sounds like horrible, like monster sounds. Like
It sounds like
He's running faster.
it sounds like if you were to play Whale Song in reverse.
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Whale song by not Gojira.
No,
No,
like
just
actual
whale songs.
whales.
Oh,
That's
I
how
thought
they
you
get
were,
like
like,
demon sounds and stuff. yeah.
Gojira has a song called Whale Song. Well, Whale Sounds or whatever.
Yeah, but we don't
Fucking
care
tool
about them
bags.
enough.
I hate Gojira.
Don't hate
Yeah.
Gojira. It's a good band
I hate
Um,
Gojira and Tool.
So here's
You're a tool.
question, right?
of the Illuminati.
If they're all about this, okay? How the fuck do they explain Rosie O'Donnell
Transgenderism. We've already figured that out.
Yeah, they would have good
and the
puppets.
platypus?
Transgenderism.
Hey, some gene
God's
therapies
freaky.
don't
What do you
work.
want?
Some gene therapies don't work.
So if they own the entire world, right? And now
It
we're
sweats
talking
milk.
like
That's
banking
so wild.
systems and everything. How is it that in like 2008 everything was about to collapse? Like,
No, that's the thing. You think it was about to collapse. They pulled the wool over your eyes, bro.
No, it was going to collapse. The only thing that kept it up was cocaine. Literally, that's what propped up the.
But see, if that's true,
No,
that's
it
what I'm
is true.
talking about. It being just fucking random.
No, it is true. Cocaine propped it up. Like that was the reason why we stayed alive. It was
because like
literally
that
cocaine.
would mean that they overplayed their fucking hand on that one and it fucked them up.
No, it only fucked up like Western countries. This is talking about like the world.
Yes, but if Western countries are part of the world, and if one goes down, then it would be other countries that would take pieces of it.
But that's the reason why I didn't, because cocaine propped it up. Because during that time, during this whole time, the U.S. and other countries have other forms of making money, which is cocaine, which is the drug trade, and they work with people from Colombia, Mexico, Cuba, and all that stuff to sustain their economy. That it's a joke in a lot of TV shows and a lot of political spheres where people go, yeah, cocaine propped up the economy. It's literally what did it. Like,
Right.
look into it. It's
No,
cocaine.
no. We are a Jesus-loving, God-fearing country, and we don't do drugs.
Well, I mean, none of those things were true.
Yeah, cocaine was easily accessible in the West.
Still
until,
is
like, what?
easily
I don't know what
accessible.
you're talking about.
Like legally accessible. It was everywhere.
You know who knows what we're talking about? Richard Nixon. I bet you he knows what we're talking about.
Hey.
Ronald
He
Reagan, I
had
bet you he
one
knows.
bad night, and now everyone hates him.
Bill Clinton definitely knows what cocaine is.
It was not one bad night.
Okay. He has one train derailment, and
My
everyone's
guy, he played the
mad.
saxophone. In order to play the saxophone, you have to do cocaine. Otherwise,
Oh my
Kanye, what are
God!
you doing?
Someone
When you
flew a
buy a-
plane over like the state, and now everyone's mad at him.
Listen, when you buy a saxophone, it comes with an 8-ball.
Oh my
alright?
God.
That's like
Hey,
Texas. If you buy
all
liquor,
right.
you are automatically given a gun.
Okay,
like,
yeah,
I
that's,
get it.
it's
I
immediate.
get it. You guys are joking, but you have to understand. You are completely able to shoot yourself in the back of the head with a shotgun twice. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Like, see how quiet you are? Because you know I'm right. They're innocent. They love us.
I just.
They're for us.
the Kennedy. There was one shooter that came from behind him, even though the trajectory shows it in the front. All right, I guess. Shit.
Yeah,
whatever.
I mean, shit, dude. If I guess whatever closes the case on this.
Do you think that when Kennedy got shot, there was like an air sound, like a? Like
No,
a
I think
balloon?
it was like a kersplat.
like a
No, a kersplat.
Like a-
like a
like a
comic
melon
book, like
erupting?
boo.
it's like the grunts from Halo.
Yeah,
It's like
confetti. Basically, it was horrible confetti. I just played that scene. And actually, yeah, it kind of is. That's so bad.
Jesus.
I'm seriously saying it probably sounded like a melon.
Yeah.
How far back do you think that all these people like actually go? Because like,
Well, I alluded to one of them that I think it was the Rothschilds that they made a pact with Mammon.
Yeah, that's pretty far back.
yeah, that's like
And they were talking about the 13th bloodline is and don't get me wrong, I have two different lists for them.
So here's my thing: if
It-
they're all
it
involved in
changes.
Satan, why did one of their family members get eaten by a cannibal?
Jesus.
Was that part of the ritual? Maybe.
No, he went to an island because he was an anthropologist.
No,
and he got
was
eaten.
never eaten. He was never eaten.
He was literally
no.
eaten. The
no,
chief said
those
he tasted
people are
good because
wrong.
he wanted to eat.
They are wrong because they are brown.
They were only off-hinge brown.
It counts.
No, seriously.
I bet you people are gonna think I'm genuinely serious right now too. That's the problem. Like, no,
they're like off-hinge brown. No, one of the was it Rothschild or Rockefeller that we did the case on?
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. One of the R's. And he was talking to a chief from Papua New Guinea, and he's like, "Hey, bro, I want to buy your artifact. I want to
Hey,
buy
can
that
I get
little-
your board?
Yeah, can I get that little clay pot and that board?" And the chief is like, "Nah, bro." And he's like, "I'll pay you $1 million." He goes, "Nah, bro." And he keeps going and keeps going. He's like, "Hey, bro, if you don't do that, I'm gonna fucking scalp you and eat you." And the guy's like, "Ha ha ha ha." No, but seriously, how much do you want for that thing? And they killed him and ate him. And then they asked the chief, and he's like, "Yeah, I told him if he didn't stop asking me about my pot, I was gonna fucking kill him."
And
So I
even the
did.
people, their guides are like, yeah.
Yeah. There- so what?
So basically, they asked all the white people what happened, and the white people said no, that he's still alive, and then all the brown people said no, we ate him.
Yeah, they were like, "No, we ate him," and they're like, "So he migrated into your clan?" I mean, you could say that in the fact that we consumed him and he became part of
we
us.
took
Yeah,
his power.
Yeah, he migrated all right through the digestive system.
yeah.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if they were in a pact with the devil, why did he die like that?
Hey, to make an omelet, you have to break a few eggs.
I'm just saying, at least some of the people who like sold their fucking souls to the devil at least ended up like on acetates and shit. Like, okay,
Or
at
made-
least you got
made
something.
blues.
Or made blue was the same guy, but like at least there was a something remaining. Like they didn't even leave the bones for that Rothschild guy. Boom phrasing. But still,
Okay, Archer.
I'm just saying it made me laugh. It was funny.
That's why.
Just I don't think it's all coincidence. I don't know. There's got to be.
I think that there's like the issue is that I think that they have like a plan and they're trying to enact it, but there's fuck ups along the way that make it way too complicated. I mean, I have to imagine that like I can't force you guys to do fucking anything. Now imagine 7 other billion of you guys and I'm over here like, but everything's a secret. Like someone somewhere is like, okay, fuck, dude. So we were going to initiate chipping people, but it turns out that now that there's a hantavirus, like we have to wait on that for at least a summer.
I want to ask you a question. How do you think John Gotti would have thought about that? Or Columbo?
Probably like,
No, I'm saying that your whole argument is defeated by the mob. The mob literally does that. Whenever there's an issue, they just get rid of someone. Like that, they've literally found a way to take care of that problem that you're talking about. Like if the things don't go according to his plan, well, you just get rid of people.
And to Sean's point, Aaron, please
Epstein.
Please name one person that they got rid of.
I retract my previous statement.
That's the problem.
There's currently a string of 10 missing scientists who
Cool.
are working 12 missing scientists that are working on anti-gravity matter that just went missing out of nowhere. And one of the guys was a guy from Ancient Aliens that was like, "Hey bro, why are all these scientists going missing?" And he went missing. I was like, "Oh,
He didn't go missing.
oh he didn't?"
No, he's one of the ones where I keep seeing him lumped in to them, and I feel really bad about saying this because I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
He did die though.
No, he killed himself.
Yeah, he did. He
He
died
in front of cops. I actually genuinely don't believe him.
Who about the alien stuff?
Any of what he said.
No, they found out that a lot of his books were like made up. Like a lot of the shit that he did
it
was
was
made up.
his. It was actually his, like, one of the guys they brought on to some Gaia. There was a whole thing, and so it's like it brings into question everything he did.
Do you know the guy that talks funny on the show on Ancient Aliens?
You have to be more specific.
No, there's only no. They all look funny, but there's only one guy that talks funny. He has a blue blazer,
I think so.
and he talks like this.
Oh,
all the
that's
time.
Eric Von Daniken.
Yes, Eric Von Daniken. I couldn't remember his name. Eric, no. Eric Von Daniken's the guy with the hair, isn't it?
No,
Who's the guy with the hair?
I don't know, but he thinks it's aliens.
Yeah, but I think that guy's Eric Von Daniken. But whatever.
No, Eric Von Daniken he's an older guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He has a blue blazer. He talks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Anyway,
He has an accent.
like
Yeah,
he was very upset with that guy that you're talking about
yeah,
because
because he was like, dude, you're
like
full
he
of shit.
legit
Like,
believes it. Yeah, because he had encounters. He read like a certain piece of history where I see where he's going. I get it. Like the way he framed it up, it's like, oh, I get you. And then he adds a little bit of woo from other people, and you're like, ugh, anything valid
all
that
of
you
it.
have,
No,
you just
he's the one
toss
that thought about the inner Earth and the blue chickens and all this shit. It's like, hey, you're going too far.
Yeah,
You're going
like-
too far. I'm sorry. I don't want to besmirch the guy. I don't believe him because
the guy who killed himself, right? Not Eric
Yes.
Von Däniken.
yeah.
Like Eric Von Däniken, he's the one that came up with Chariot of the Gods. He
Yeah,
did all that. Like,
that's not who I'm talking about.
but
And
that
no-
guy, but you can see where he's going.
Yeah.
You can evidently
Even if
see
you
where
don't
you're like,
believe it,
okay.
you're like, oh, yeah, I could, yeah, because some of the artifacts we have for that is fucking weird.
Yeah.
So
it is.
and one of them, the spacesuit guy, looks like a guy holding levers in a fucking spacesuit, and I'm
the plane,
the
the little gold plane. It
Yeah.
does, like I
I'm
hate to be
sure
that guy,
it's-
but it does.
I'm sure it's not that, but
Also, we don't know.
we have no
you know,
idea.
also, we don't know. But he was really mad because that guy who killed himself, like when he brought everything into question, he's like, "Bro, like this is something serious for me," and you're like,
You're
making a mockery
shitting
out of
on
it.
it to
Yeah.
make money. Yeah.
they were all pretty pissed off at him. But yes, like my whole point with the mob thing, it's like typically when they do something and someone gets in the way, they just go, "Oh, we'll just kill him. We'll just get rid of him."
I want to do a with the 12 missing and scientists that have passed away and everything. I haven't talked about that, not because I don't think there's anything to it. We are in the scenario of I keep hearing so much different shit. I can't bring you a good episode because I'm like, I don't know.
Because we
like,
might be on the right track, we might be completely off, and we don't know.
No, I think everyone is on
Yeah.
the wrong track, and I'm like, this is it.
Except for me,
It makes
I'm on the right track because
it
I was born
makes
this
me-
way.
Aaron, mute him.
Don't mute me. Stop.
I don't have that level of executive authority.
You literally do. It's one button. It's over there.
Stop.
But-
Stop talking. Stop talking.
I don't. You're not in control.
Your point.
Okay.
Your point.
Anyway, no, I want to be able to like. I don't think I'll ever be able to accurately tell you what happened, like to 100%. But I've heard so many different things, where my brain that loves this stuff and my brain that thinks it's a lot of it is complete bullshit. They're combating too much to where I'm like, I can't tell you an accurate story about that without me feeling like I'm besmirching the dead.
Yeah.
Like I would feel horrible if it's like, oh no, actually he did have, mental issues or whatever. Then I'd be like,
Right.
oh, I
Damn.
just made a story about this poor guy. Like I'd feel horrible.
And I shouldn't
And
have.
yeah, and so that's why I've kind of steered clear of that because it's so far even Sean knows about that.
Yeah.
And he's not into this stuff as much as I am.
Yeah.
And you said it basically perfectly because you're like you said it the way everyone does. Oh, there's 10 or 12 missing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's how I see it every time. And it's like that's great, that's cool, but we need more facts before we go. Hey, is this just people dying off? Because some of them were actually old.
Yeah, they were old.
But others aren't, and we need to differentiate. Like,
And then you get those people
What's
like who are on
happening?
TikTok or on Instagram that are talking about like, what is it? I saw a lady who was like on her keyboard and she was like, "I'm a remote worker and I work for this and I work for this scientist, blah blah blah." She goes, "And I know for a fact that the government is using like ultrasonic weapons on me." And like they're asking like how, and she's like, "Oh, because I'm like my hands randomly feel hot and they randomly get red and everything like that." And I'm like, and I'm watching the video and I'm like,
is that just like carpal tunnel? Like extreme carpal tunnel?
No. Carpal tunnel doesn't make your hands hot, but it
No?
doesn't make your hands red.
But it'll
just-
make
Yeah,
it more
it'll
like-
hurt. It'll
yeah.
hurt. But from what the video looked like, it looks like if someone literally was editing it and just increased the contrast.
Oh,
Or
oh,
like-
just like right
To
here.
me, yeah,
like me. Right
yeah, like
now.
how we are right
Oh,
now. And then we
I
decrease the contrast.
I'm being lazy.
antivirus.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm literally just red.
But no, but like that's how it looks like someone just increased the contrast. Like what the opposite of what they did to Joe Rogan on CNN. They just
But they made him
increased-
green.
Dude, that was so fucking funny. And
The level of rage he didn't have, like he got mad, but I'd be like, fuck all of
he
you,
was more
like,
mad. He was more mad that they made the Alex guy look less Jewishy than he was when he got shot. And he was like, "Have you ever seen that photo? You've
No.
never seen that
No.
photo? Oh my god, bro! Okay, I have to show you off the air, but this is another thing. You know that ICE agent shot, like the ICE agent shot that guy that they were trying to pull the gun
Oh
from?
yeah.
And he was like a nurse or whatever.
Yes.
If you look at his picture, you
Oh,
can
they
can clearly tell he's Hebrew. And then when you're not on that picture and you're on the picture that CNN released,
they made him just like a white guy.
yeah, they made him like bigger jaw. They made him look more buff. They made him like they reduced his nose, and you're like,
Clearly
bro,
someone, yeah.
like they made him look more appealing. And when they were approached about it, they're like, well, we wanted to show the best parts of the guy. It's like, bro,
How about not do that? Because now it throws into question everything you guys
you've
have
ever done.
been saying.
But-
Yeah.
Okay, Aaron, turn on your camera real quick. You know about guns, right?
Yeah.
Do you know about guns?
Mhm.
Okay. So the gun that guy was carrying is a SIG. And I'm going to go ahead and stop it right there. What do you guys know about SIGs?
They come in a pack of usually 12.
No. The SIG Sawyers.
Oh, I don't know that much. It's like a semi-auto, right?
No. It's a regular. The one that he had was a SIG Sawyer. It was a fucking random handgun. I can't remember the exact model type.
Oh,
But the thing that I'm saying is that there's a notorious thing that happens with SIG Sawyers. Not to talk shit, sorry, but there is a big design flaw.
Oh, is this the one that where the police got him and then they had to take him away because people were kersplatting themselves in the legs and shit?
No.
okay.
No. But it's very similar.
You know what I'm talking
yeah.
about? Where they literally were like, here's all these free guns, and the police like, yay, and then they started like accidents started happening, and they filmed the guns actually like I think going off literally on their own.
So that yes, but the police didn't give it to him. So they had Sig Sawyer has a big design flaw where if you move or jostle the gun slightly, the pin in the back gets dislodged and fucking fires. So if you have it on your side and you go like this and you accidentally like jostle it weird,
it's basically the same thing. Yeah,
yeah, it'll shoot.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
One of the ones that also have this Taurus, but they fixed it. So they have the G1, G2, G3, and then a G4. After a certain year, the G1 they keep releasing the same series over and over. But after a certain year, the G1s, G2s, and G3s and G4s no longer have the flaw where if you jostle it, it like discharges by itself. And in the video, when you're looking at the video of this guy, the cop is pulling the gun out and he hits himself. And as soon as he hits the gun, boss, it goes off and everyone fucking goes off on the guy and he dies. Which I guess I understand. Like you hear gunshot, you're not gonna know where the fuck you're going.
Especially at the protests, like you don't know, like with people around, like yeah, you're just gonna
you're just gonna fire. And I get that to a certain degree as well, but at the same time, it's like you're a law enforcement professional. You should know how to secure that gun without doing that.
I'll give him not the like benefit of the doubt, but like the devil's advocate with all the crazy shit that keeps happening, with all the other incidents and stuff. They're probably so just like, all right, if I fuck it, we're lighting the dude. Like we're not doing this shit every time. Like,
I get it, but at the same time, because you're law enforcement, you should have a knowledge of handling of guns. I'm not law enforcement or military, and I knew that the Sig Sauer had that flaw. I would never buy a Sig Sauer for that reason.
Yeah, but in that, you're not gonna be like, I know what, like, you. It's like,
which
sorry,
is also,
I can't stop.
Which is
and
also
look at your brand because if you keep moving, I have to, like, you know. What I mean?
Well,
like,
he had it on the side, but yes,
I know, but like to them, they're just like.
Also, the Sig Sauer has a very distinct design too, which is another part where you're like, you missed that. I know, I get it,
because think about the other way. You're the cop. You're in front of the dude. That happens. You don't want to be the dude that hesitated for a second and then he hurt somebody else.
True, and I'm not discrediting what they did at that moment because if you're in that moment, you're gonna do it.
It's a really shitty situation for everyone.
It's a shitty situation.
I'm not giving a pass to the cops. I'm just like,
but afterwards, the lack of reaction on the cops is what bothered me. Like there was another case where a lady confused her taser for a gun. It was very popular for a while, right?
Taser.
And she pulled out the gun. And the guys were like, "Whoa, wait, what the fuck happened?" And she's like, "Oh my god!"
Everyone's like, "Dude,
Whoa, wait, what the fuck happened?" And then the girl was like, "I confused my taser for the gun." And the guy was like, "Okay, calm down." And then afterwards, when she came down, he was like, "How the fuck did you confuse that? They're completely on the opposite. Like you can see it on the body cam
side.
Yeah,
everything.
you can see
They're
it on the
different color. They're shaped differently. The grip is that they do all that so that you don't."
And the cop says that, and he's very angry and upset. And these guys who shot this guy, after they found out what happened, they weren't upset. They were just like, "It's whatever." It's like,
yeah, no, that's
no, dude. You should have gone to the other guy and been like, "Hey, how long have you been in law enforcement?" "Oh, well, I've been here for 15 years, whatever." You don't know how to fucking secure a gun? You don't know how to secure a gun. You don't know how to secure a gun.
Or at least do the yelling thing, where after something happens, they just start yelling at everybody, like, get him back, get the fuck out of here.
Back.
Yeah, you guys we gotta clear the scene.
Yeah.
Like something where it's, but if that is what happened, that's real, like, that's just weird.
Cause also they're protected by the law. They have qualified immunity. If it's really an accident, come out and be like, "Hey, bro, mistakes were made. A gun was falsely discharged or accidentally discharged. It was a manufacturer that's had this issue. They are going to be fined. We apologize. We are giving money to the fucking something. It's never going to bring that guy back, but something."
We can't, yeah, like the cops technically, even have the police department come out and be like, they technically weren't in the wrong. For what, as far as they knew, they did that. Should that happen? No.
But the wrong part was the wrong part. Ooh, my bad. The wrong part was
you killed our werewolf.
Was the way he secured the weapon. That's the wrong part. Like he should have been like, "Hey, incorrect steps were taken to secure the weapon, which led to an unexpected and accidental discharge, which led to an accidental death caused by the police department."
They'll never do that because
they'll never, but they should, because especially if you have the qualified immunity, be like, "Hey, this guy is gonna be prosecuted, investigated, blah 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 blah." There's nothing you can really do because he didn't do it on purpose. But like, hey, he's gonna be benched. He's gonna be this, that. Some consequences to show that it didn't just go unnoticed.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
I get you.
Like to have that ability is just, but that's part of the reason why I don't think that everything's coincidental. Things like that, coincidental. Things like this, not coincidental. I think it's all calculated. Like Joker says,
it's all a chessboard. But the times
like Joker says, when a Humvee of fucking soldiers blows up, no one bats an eye. But when a school full of kids get shot up, everyone loses their fucking mind because it's not part of the plan.
Yeah,
and it sucks, but it's true. It's like I think that's true.
And I if it is a plan, like the time scales they'd have to work on, it's not in years, it's in like generations.
Yeah.
Well,
think about it. That guy who stated, how do you destroy a country? It takes 3 generations.
Yeah.
We're literally on the 3rd generation.
Not Asimov. No, that's a writer. I can't remember. It's not.
I think it is Asimov.
No. I was thinking of Isaac Asimov. That he was a science fiction writer.
Oh, no. That's right. Yeah.
I can't remember. It's not Gorbachev. It's something.
Gorbachev.
There's a Chov something, but like yeah. When he came over, he's like, yeah, no, this is how we do it. He just laid it out. He's like, yeah, this is how we did it over there,
and
we've already done this once. Yeah,
it's the same.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like it fits to the plan. The plagues, the fucking viruses, all it fits to the plan. Not saying that there's a huge big conspiracy theory, but there is Fauci. So, we've seen this before. I'm not trying to be a dick about it. But we've seen this.
I know. I don't want to be the guy who's like, oh, it's it's all fake, because then it's like, oh, you're working for that. In a way, you're a puppet of them too. But it's like, I hope it's not, because if it actually is orchestrated, which in some ways I could see why it would be, especially with our energy crisis we have. Why we just don't do better, and everyone says, "Oh, it's capitalism," but I'm like, that's great, that's fine, but it's happening in other countries that don't have it.
Do you want to know?
It's like everyone's like, nope,
Yeah.
We're just gonna pretend like we're not doing good.
Do you want to know how you know that it's not capitalism? Because if it was capitalism, electric cars wouldn't have charging ports. They would have converted gas stations to charging ports. They would have found a way to do it within 2 minutes.
Well,
10
they're
minutes.
starting to. They always say they're starting to with graphite and
Homie,
and
starting to. They didn't just start with the automobile. They didn't just start with the creation of gas. They didn't just start. You know what I mean? They did it. They just fucking finished it.
I know. But
and economically, if it was capitalism, it would make sense to do that. Why? Because then you bridge the gap between people who don't want
then you
EV
get into the
vehicles.
big oil and like the
Who, if it was capitalism, would have converted. Look at the cigarette companies. What did they do?
maybe.
They started a campaign of anti-smoking. Why? Because they knew it would get people to smoke. So they have The Truth. Yeah, The Truth is sponsored by Marlboro, bro.
Yeah.
Like, The Truth is sponsored by Marlboro. Dare was sponsored by fucking, like, most of the people who were slanging drugs. And you talk about the Dare program, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's all part of it. It's like, it's made Iran-Contra. Like, a perfect example. Oh, we couldn't get funding for this, so we just did our own way. We just funded it our own way. Like Oliver North. Like
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't mean
I
to
don't
be
know
that
what you're
guy.
talking about. The CIA is our friends.
The CIA literally removed Alejandro Felix Gallardo when he had lost his power in the cartel and said, "So who's the
You're
next
just
guy?"
a hater.
A hater? Yeah, maybe I am a hater. Like it doesn't.
No, you should have been like, yes, I hate the CIA.
Yeah, I hate
Correct.
the CIA.
Yeah.
I hate all them. Like, but it's true. Like there's so many things that you're just like, oh well, we didn't think of that. You really didn't think of that? You really didn't think of that? Out of everything in the world, that's what you didn't think of? Bullshit. Like I don't believe it. To do half the things that they have done is so wild to me. And again, a lot of people don't believe it. Look back at fucking the way I knew that fucking coronavirus was bullshit was when I went back and looked back at the fucking polio diseases. When I looked back at polio, I was like, "Oh, this was done before. This already happened, and they just fixed it, and now they're doing it again, and now they're doing it again."
I saw this thing and it's like, oh yeah, they're just starting to like just like anytime something comes up that they don't want, it's like, oh yeah, we have to make another war again. It's like, all right, no, you just like the shit that's going on now. Literally, I've never met anyone that can accurately tell me why we're there. Well, nukes.
No.
Are you sure? Because I don't even think Trump knows what a fucking nuke is.
And even if he does, like, you'd have to prove that the other country has nukes. Go ahead, find me evidence. Well, they are a level 5 or they're like a level 1 nuke stability country. I was like, you mean energy? Because level 3 is where they start doing bombs. Level 3 and 4 is where they start doing bombs. So if any other country is like level 1, you just have energy. That's literally how
but
they
the
rank it.
Council of 33 doesn't like it.
The Council of 33. But no, I'm like, it's one of those things where I think we've turned a blind eye so much. And have you heard? You did hear about the polio stuff, right? The one that I was talking about. You heard about it? Aaron? Do you know about it? The polio stuff. To what?
I do not.
So around the time that polio came out and they were doing like the vaccinations for polio and stuff, they also found out and redacted documents, because you can download them now, where there was a very popular weed killer, an insecticide. And if you looked at the chemical compound of that weed killer and insecticide, it literally causes polio. It literally causes polio. And if you look up the entire pathology and pathophysiology of polio, like it's almost all of it, like I think 98% of it is asymptomatic. So nobody should have had symptoms, and yet we had fucking FDR's legs in our face. Like, you know what I mean? Like they did that. They did that on purpose, and then they created a vaccine that killed what they had created, because it's done it before. Look at that. Our buddy Mike had the Johnson & Johnson vaccine that is now currently reported to be killing people of heart attacks with complications. And he took it, and they took it off the market literally right after he took it. And that's one that we know. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
No, he really did take it, and he really has heart problems.
Allegedly.
Have you heard him breathe? You know what
Allegedly.
I mean? Like I love Mike, but he's having trouble
Allegedly.
breathing. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Fauci was allegedly, bro.
Allegedly.
That's crazy.
But all right, we've gone way far afield because it's part of it. It's all like because you have to give good examples of like, all right, no, it's either what Aaron said. I say this all the time. Everyone's really fucking stupid, or they're really fucking smart. It can't. It's not. It can't actually be that there's a mismatch of people because. I'm so fucking
because there's no way.
Because if everyone was that fucking dumb, we'd be dead. Like, but we're still here.
Yeah.
So,
and we'll be here until the NSA finds out.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See ya.